Hey everybody, it's my 5 and 35. Today is day 16. It's Friday. I'm so excited. I don't know. The weather's beautiful right now. It's gonna be low 70s, I think, for the weekend, and progressively getting warmer every day. Monday we're gonna be in the 90s, which is bananas, but I want to enjoy this weekend. We had some staff take Friday off, and so work was a little busy only because there was less of us trying to cover everyone's duties, but not a bad day. I'm the last one here right now, which is why sometimes I make these videos in the building. It's interesting. This weekend, Seattle's going to have a lot of protests, and so in anticipation of the unknown, it seems that a lot of downtown buildings are barricading themselves up, like they're thinking of the worst. So there's a little tension at work, trying to figure out how Monday might be affected if there's a lot of rioting and looting and arson, which I don't believe there will be, but you know, the media likes to hype it up, and apparently there's a lot of outside influence coming into the city looking to start some trouble. So we're just kind of, as locals, we're just like, I don't think the protesters are being violent, so who's doing it? But it's a weird time to be here. But I don't live in the city. I live south. So really it's just one of those like weird observations where, you know, everyone's being sent home early because the buildings are being barricaded up, and we're like, oh, okay. But my building is kind of off the main path of the campus, and it looks like it looks like it's part of Lowe's. It's not very noticeable, so I never worry about any of the protests or whatever they think's happening at my job. But yeah, so that was just like a weird detail of the day. So what I was thinking about talking about is actually, hopefully this isn't too much TMI for y'all. Pregnancy boobs. I guess in this third trimester, I mean, I've been having changes going on this whole time, but like the last doctor's appointment I had, the doctor was very like, you need to wear tight bras all the time. I'm like, all the time? And she's like, yeah, all the time. And don't touch your nipples. And I'm like, okay, don't touch my nipples. Why? Apparently that can cause preterm labor, which we don't want to go into. Like, you want to keep the baby in until it's fully baked. But it's just, your boobs feel so weird this whole time. And I guess the farther we get along, the more cranky they feel. I mean, they've been angry this whole time. But I wanted to say, this weird skin product, it's been keeping me going since the beginning, like as my boobs have been growing. It's a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. So, I mean, there's nothing in there. There's no active ingredients as far as I can tell. But it's refreshing. And so when my boobs hurt, I'm all like in my office trying to be discreet and like rubbing it into my skin just to calm it down, chill out. But lately, since my doctor was like, don't touch your nipples, and okay, so more TMI, I've started leaking, which is not uncommon. The doctor was pretty excited when I told her. She was like, oh, that's great. That means you're already starting to get all the systems go so that you can be a good breastfeeder. And I'm like, well, I want to be a good breastfeeder, but I also, weird. So I bought myself these like nipple shields, and they're both to capture any fluid that might come out, as well as when I'm breastfeeding, you know, it captures the breast milk so that you can pour it into a bottle and keep it. But also, if you see how thick they are, it kind of releases the pressure your bra is putting on your boobs and gives them relief. So half the day I'm like putting them inside my bra just to give the girls a break, and then half the day I'm taking them out because my nipples are fussy no matter what happens. So pregnancy is weird, and I'm sorry and excited to talk to you about my nipples. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and rest my body. I got fat ankles, and I mean, baby's kicking and having the blast today. I feel like I'm the drum set to his drumming, but hey, my mom keeps going, you have to enjoy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Please be safe.